Hail Biafra. This is Biafra Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment.
According to the information reaching me this morning, DSS grants Nnamdi Kanu's family lawyers access after mounting pressure. But that one is as far as your eyes can carry you. But hear the real news. DSS opened the door of their custody wide and tell Nnamdi Kanu, my brother, you are free to go. But with a condition that he can never go out of Abuja. And also a condition that he will never travel, 10 kilometers from wherever they want him to stay. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said no. In every rumor there is an atom of truth indeed. The blogger that carries this news that I'm telling you now is working with one investigative journalist. I will not call that person's name. And the blogger posted the news. After some couple of hours, he put down the news. Even before I could say, let me get another phone to capture it, because I saw it with my laptop, which can now do snapshot. My brother, the message go down. I think maybe the message lasted about 12 minutes or thereabout. There are some things that nobody will tell you. There are some things that is happening that when they open your eyes to the realities of what is happening on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case, my brother, you will even tell him to remain there. I tell you the truth. You will even tell Nnamdi Kanu to remain there. Nnamdi Kanu said he's not going anywhere unless Tinubu invite United Nations with a supervised referendum, and he will be living there with a Biafran flag on his hand. Forget about what NigerianNews.com are writing. Yes, I know that DSS grounded Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's relatives with his lawyers and whatever on Friday when they went to visit him, or rather on Wednesday if I'm not mistaken. But what I'm telling you now is the real news that they don't want the people to know. And also forget to tell you, not them giving Mazi Nnamdi Kanu condition, just like Daniel Buala said. No, Nnamdi Kanu give these people condition that before he leave there, that they will make sure that anything that got to do with the Biafrans, all the whole oil that have been ripping off from the Biafra land, that the money have to be tabled before him, and he will be the one to tell them the sharing formula, starting from 1960, according to the news. But nobody will tell you this because it is not in the public domain. You might call it lie, you might call it propaganda, but I know what I saw, and I know what I'm telling you, and I know that this news is authentic. Even if they don't want the news to see the light of the day, for somebody like me who have cited the news before it is being taken down, I'm here to tell you this is the real news that is happening. Yes, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's family had been granted access to this, but before then, Nnamdi Kanu had been told to go. He said, Nehikaba. Get the point now? Okay. We are aware of police atrocities, rights abuses, and extortion in Southeast, Arugungu. So you know about all this. Then what have you done about it? He said that he's the chairman of the Police Service Commission and also Deputy Inspector General of Police. Oh, so you people are the one that sent these people to be dealing with the Southeasterners. You can imagine in the Anambra State now, Agune Chamber, whatever they call them, or Echeteka, Abiechi, Idunso, announced as extorting the Biafrans. The video is right everywhere. Have to go back to Charles Oludo said anything about it? The answer is no. In other words, he knows it. He told them to be doing that. Southeast now have become a cash cow for every Tom and Jerry to extort money from common ordinary people who labor day and night, buying fuel very high, most especially the keke napeps, to look for their daily bread. Now all these people are feasting on them. To to give monkey water is not the problem. Oh. Now to collect that cup from that monkey, that is where the real problem is. Nobody is going to understand what we are and embarrassed are getting themselves into until, because as she also egwuregwu na nke hands up na aka ya pụọ na. Any play that passes this your hand able is not more a play, my the other one is a fight. And Amberians better stop this thing now before it gets out of hand, because I am seeing danger in Anambra State over this Agone chamber or whatever they call them. Extorting people, vigilante security outfit for that matter. Hell. Okay then, I watched the video and I was asking myself, I thought these people are controlling traffic. I thought they are controlling insecurity, tracking criminals, kidnappers, who go about in the night doing their normal businesses. At least if they want to work, they could have been engaged in what they call stop and search vehicles to know the ones carrying arms and ammunition. But rather, no, you can go wherever you want to go, carry whatever you want to carry, as long as come out there and give. And when you give them, they will look at the money. One was a passenger that was even busy begging that one, please, take it. He said, why are you giving me 200 naira? Igbo officer crushed 1966 coup. IBB disagrees with the term Igbo coup. I have no regrets inviting D1 to my podcast. Nedu, the mumu man, the idiot, the scammer. I beg you like, share, comment, and keep subscribing to this channel for more interesting videos coming your way. Following intense pressure from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's family, according to the information here, and the representatives of him, which is the legal part of it, the Department of State Service DSS on Friday finally allowed access to the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Former Abia State lawmaker Obinna Ichita was also permitted to visit Kanu at the DSS facility. Kanu's elite counsel Aloy Ejimako shared the update via X stating, update, the legal team, Prince Emeka Alo, Honorable Obinna Ichita, and another have concluded their visitations with Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu remains a stock as ever, and it was resolved that the aborted visitation on Wednesday should be put behind us, but let it not happen again, according to Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu. Earlier reports from Nigeria News indicated that the DSS had denied Kanu's legal team, Ichita, and his family access to him on Wednesday, a move Ejimako condemned as a violation of the Nigerian Constitution and a court order. The IPOB's leader's younger brother, Prince Emmanuel Kanu, confirmed to Vanguard that they were finally allowed to meet him. He called on the DSS to uphold court rulings that permit Kanu's lawyers and family members to visit him twice a week, warning that continued denial of access tarnishes Nigeria's global reputation. Prince Kanu also emphasized that his brother is not the nation's problem, or rather part of the solution, urging the Fulani government to ensure the DSS complies with legal directives regarding his detention. We are aware of atrocities, rights abuses, and extortion in the southeastern part of the country. The chairman of the Police Service Commission, PSC Deputy Inspector General of Police, Hashim Arugungu, retired, has said the commission was aware of unethical practices of policemen in the southeast. Nigeria News report that DIG Arugungu disclosed this on Friday while delivering his goodwill message at the opening ceremony of Southeast Stakeholder Summit on Peace and Security in Enugu. The Police Service Commission chairman decried that police officers in the southeast have gone out of the boundary of their professional service in the region. He highlighted that roadblocks were turned into a certain points, policemen meddled in civil matters and engaged in human rights abuses in the region. He regretted the high rate of corruption orchestrated by policemen in the region. The commission has continued to observe corruption and extortion that dots all the roads traversing this region by virtually all the security operatives who are supposed to safeguard the roads and restore unhindered movement of people, goods, and services. The roadblocks mounted by these security agencies have unfortunately turned into toll gates where road users are forced under gunpoint to part away with their money. The commission, also aware of the serious human rights violations by some misguided police officers in the southeast, who against the commission's several warnings to stay away from civil matters, have continued to swim in it because of the financial attractions. The commission has severally warned that police officers should stay clear of land matters, debt and rent collection, marital disputes and other civil matters, and allow the courts to do their duties. But we have discovered that the allure of filthy money has become their albatross as they have continued to perpetuate this evil act on the people of the southeast. We know that some even go to the extent of twisting a mere land matter to threat to life, giving the case a different coloration. The commission is also aware that most times these disgruntled police officers write these petitions for these people they want to extort money from, and will later come to the office to pose as judges trying to resolve matters. He said. DIG Arugungu assured that the commission will take necessary actions against the activities of gang of policemen in the region. The commission hereby warns that it will no longer tolerate this serious act of indiscipline and human rights abuses, and will henceforth not hesitate to put its disciplinary process in motion to set, or rather to see, the dismissal of such errant officers. The Southeast must be freed of these gangs of policemen who have found it difficult to work within approved boundaries, he stated. Arugungu further called on civil society organizations and Nigerian Bar Association to collaborate with the Commission in addressing these challenges. I also wish to solicit the cooperation and support of the Nigerian Bar Association and civil society organization in the Southeast in this battle to restore peace and the security in the zone, and to ensure that the human rights of the citizens are protected and respected at all costs. The commission also continued to partner with organizers to see to their birth of a new Nigeria where the rule of law prevails, he added. Igbo officer crushed 1966 coup. IBB disagree with the term Igbo coup. Reno Mokri, your business has been spoiled. Former military head of state Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida had disclosed it was an Igbo officer, Major John Obienu, who crossed the 1966 military coup. Nigeria News report that General Babangida disclosed this on page 39 of his book, A Journey in Service. He stated that the ethnic coloration given to the coup as Igbo fitted in a result of killing of the then Sardauna of Sokoto, Samadu Bello, and his wife Hafsatu. Babangida noted that Kaduna Nzogbu, who led the coup, was more Hausa as any other Hausa than he was an Igbo. He further stated soldiers who were not of Igbo origin also joined and played active role in the coup. It read, as a young officer who saw all of this from a distance, probably ethnic sentiments did not drive the original objective of the coup plotters. For instance, the head of the plotters, Major Kaduna Nzogbu, was only Igbo in name. Born and raised in Kaduna, his immigrant parents were from Okpanamo in today's Delta State, which in 1966 was in the old Midwestern region. Nzogbu spoke fluently Hausa and was as Hausa as any. He and his original team probably thought, even if naively, that they could turn things around for the better in the country. That I said it was heinously callous for Nzogbu to have murdered Sir Amadu Bello and his wife Hafsat, because not only were they eminently adored by many, but also because they were said to have put up a fight. From that moment, the post was infiltrated by outsiders to his supposed original intention, and it took on an unmistakably ethnic coloration, compounded by the fact that there were no related coup activities in the eastern region. It should, however, be borne in the mind that some senior officers of Igbo extraction were also victims of the January coup. For instance, my SY commander at the Reconnaissance Squadron in Kaduna, Lieutenant Colonel Arthur Chinyelu Unebu, was brutally gunned down by his brother, Major Chris Anofuru, in the presence of his pregnant wife at his 7-Point Road residence in Apapa for merely being a threat to the revolution. As a disciplined and strict officer, who as the Quartermaster General of the Army was also in charge and other vital items of ammunition, weapons, equipments, vehicles for the army, the coup plotters feared that he might not cooperate with them. They assassinated him. It should also be remembered that someone like Major Adewale Ademoyoga, Captain Ganiu Adeleke, Lieutenant Fola Oyewele, and Olufimehan took part in the failed coup. Another officer of Igbo extraction, Major John Obieno, crushed the coup. He further stressed that some believe that the original intention of the coup plotters was to release Chief Obafemi Awolowo from prison. Those who argue that the original intention of the coup was anything but ethnic refer to the fact that the initial purpose of the plotters was to release Chief Obafemi Awolowo from prison. It added. The last but not the least, I have no regrets inviting D1 to my podcast. Chinedu, popular media personality Chinedu and Emmanuel, professionally known as Nedu Wazobia, has stated that he feels no regret in inviting comedian D1 to his podcast Honest Bunch. Nigeria News report that D1, during his appearance on the Honest Bunch, had claimed that controversial media personality Very Dark Man is attracted to Nwoke. That means he is an Arugungu. Reacting to the remarks, Very Dark Man accused Nedu of using his podcast to sleep with up and common entertainers in exchange for futures and threatened to release the names of women Nedu allegedly told him he has slept with in the industry. The controversy generated a storm on social media and subsequently led to Nedu's exit from the show. Speaking in another interview on TVC broadcast show, D1 said, "I was the one who set a trap for Very Dark Man using Nedu's platform. I planned the whole thing alone, but Nedu did not know, because if I had said it on social media, they would accuse me of trying to make money. But I needed a platform. I have been studying Very Dark Man for months and I wanted to know if he was real or just using Nigerians. Some things he gets right, but most things he jumps to conclusion and manipulates everyone." However, speaking during a press briefing in Lagos on Thursday, Nedu noted that he has no regrets about inviting D1 to his platform. The Honest Bunch podcast. Expressing his views, he explained everyone is entitled to their own opinion. "I didn't regret bringing D1 to the Honest Bunch podcast. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. The show has helped many people and the show have also destroyed many lives and properties." Nedu Wazobia, this message is for you. My dear, go and piece the pieces of your clothes where you shower and move on with your life. And for Honest Bunch, it is a no-go area for you again. Because enyochego nsuzo, because onye nche nsuzo, mona aga, mbona tawa, ozewe ijiji, all case we kwu ya. Ndị ba ya o were ya, that's all the thing take be. You use your honest, you call it a Honest Bunch podcast. But what is happening now and what is playing out now and the revelations people are bringing every day by day. The ones you collected millions, the ones you collected thousands, and the ones you do some beggars and the other things, here and here. All of them don't come out now, begin to cry, you begin to shout on top of their voice, say this guy no be better person. No, he always like to use people. He always like to manipulate people. He always like to use people's intelligence for his own gain. He always like to know people's background, their family lives, and whatever. But when you ask him about his wife, either the first or the second, he will tell you it is a private matter. But on that thing, he's a Honest Bunch, be Liars Bunch. He always want to know people's life. He always interview them to know Even their secret life, he want them to expose them on social media because he want to make money, he want views, and they want it to trend. I beg my people, now here we go take back break, we will make on a